It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka his uncle. Guess what? It's your first time tuning in. Go ahead and hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Well, people, I've been into it most of the day because of a post that I actually like really shared, and I'll be goddamn if a lot of motherfuckers actually I really thought, oh, you wrong for that one. And for the most part, it was a joke. For the most part, we all know that Kamala, Kamala Harris or Kamala on my face Harris is not out at the truck stops trying to get in good with the truck drivers. We already know this, right? But it's just for the simple fact that it's funny. Like, had I posted up any damn thing else that was just as sick or just as fucked up, 9 times out of 10, these people wouldn't have said shit. And just know I deleted and blocked 2 people from my damn Facebook page. Because it's quite obvious. It's quite obvious that they really don't know what the fuck is going on with this latest and greatest race to the White House. And so I'm going to say it again because it's quite obvious. I need to continuously sound like a broke ass record. Because there's a lot of people out there, you really don't get it. So here's the deal, people. And I said this just yesterday or a couple of days ago. The Democratic Party cut this shit way too damn short. They should have just let Biden ride out his term. Let Trump go ahead and win. And then everything be cool. But no. They want to put Kamala, come all over my face, Harris, in there. Right? And what the fuck for? Seriously, what has this bitch done? You know, it's already bad enough when you don't consider yourself as a black person, which I already cleared that up in a couple of other videos. Because none of us are black. Okay? And it's just for the simple fact that her daddy being Jamaican and her mama being from India, right? But just know, I have a whole lot of Jamaican cousins, right? Hell, my grandfather was Jamaican. So, and no, I do not have the Jamaican accent and all that kind of stuff, but just best believe, hey, look, Jamaican roots are in my family, right? But then when you look at Kamala Harris's dad, not to say that you don't have light-skinned or light-skinned Jamaicans, just like you have light-skinned black people or so-called black people or so-called African Americans, right? I get all of that. But here's the deal, people. And I told y'all this. So here's the closest, but before I titled this, Trump's 34 convictions. A closer look, and yes, I got my tasty beverage. So a closer look at these so-called 34 convictions. So I went back and I looked at some of this shit, and a lot of it is like Trump might have like passed some money around or whatever. But then you gotta ask yourself, was it his actually own money? Because when he was president, guess what? He was only getting paid $1. Now, if it's a lie, he told it, right? So whoever the fuck that he was paying, guess what? It wasn't government money, okay? Because just like what I told y'all, he ran what he ran in 2016. That was his own money, people. Why else the fuck you think he was hollering, you're fake news, you're fake news, you're fake news? Knowing that a lot of the motherfucking Senate, motherfuckers from the Senate and the motherfuckers, Congress, you gotta understand who controls motherfucking television. The United States government. Trump put a lot of motherfuckers on blast because it was his own money. And so they were saying, no, we got to get this motherfucker out of here. So then they said, because if you actually stop and think about it for a minute, the same thing that they did to Trump, it's the same thing what they did to Biden. They said, Trump, you talking just a little bit too tough. So we're going to get you out of there. We're going to let Biden come in because he's been in office forever today. We're going to let him run it. But not to worry. We're going to bring you back after he do his 4 years. And then just ask yourself this question. Do you really think Biden would have won if he didn't have Kamala come all over my face, Harris? Answer that question. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't think that he wins. And Kamala, all over my face, Harris, was too dumb to see it. Or she saw it and went with it in a goddamn way. See, that's what the fuck y'all, this is what y'all failed to see. Y'all motherfuckers are looking at the figure out, oh, we got the first female vice president. Really ain't looking at what the fuck she did beforehand. Y'all just looking at the shit fact, oh, this a woman. But then, let's not forget what happened in the 80s. Walter Mondale, and I forget who his running mate was. But guess what? She was a woman. How come he didn't win? See how this shit go, people? And y'all swearing now that y'all woke. Still sleepwalking. See, you motherfuckers don't know your goddamn history. But this ain't the first time that a woman ran as vice president. So if you didn't do it then, what makes Listen, if it didn't happen back then, what the fuck? So, but now it happens. A woman is a woman. Last time I checked. But you see how shifty y'all are? And then it's just for the simple fact, black people don't even want this woman to be president. And then whatever that one bitch said about, you gonna look real stupid for not voting for her, I'm like, no, you gonna look real stupid. Vote for this motherfucker. So, but let's go back to the 34, the so-called 34 felony convictions. Just like what I told y'all earlier and in previous shows, right? They had to break Trump down. More ways than one. They had to make sure that he didn't have no money. So they want to throw up these 34 bullshit convictions. But none of them, neither one, ain't nobody, especially the shit with the check stubs and all this kind of shit. Remember, Donald Trump never got paid as the United States president. So that was not government money. So what the fuck you charging him for? I'll wait. See, that's what a lot of motherfuckers, that's one thing that you ignorant bastards fail to understand. Trump didn't get paid. He did not get paid as president. All that money that he was getting from Trump Towers and all his other properties. Hell, the money that he makes from Trump Towers alone tops what the fuck he would have made as president of the United States. So what the fuck? So again, what are we talking about here? But then here's the deal. Just like I say, when you get, when the initiation happens, it's certain shit that you have to go through. Trump went through 34 of them shits. Or the news media will have you think that he went through 34 of them shits. And I just told y'all, he didn't make no money when he was president. Hell, he didn't need to. Look at all of the properties that he had. And I'd be damned if they didn't try to snatch this shit away from him. He didn't want to turn in his tax returns. Why? Because income tax is motherfucking unconstitutional. Everybody's 10% ain't the goddamn same. So again, if they hit Kamala all over my face, oh, I'm a former prosecuting attorney. He been convicted for 34 counts. Okay. Of what? Like, tell me, like, really? Because I went through some of that shit. A lot of it was the exchangement of money. And again, I hate to sound like old broke-ass rocket. Trump didn't get paid as president, y'all. Trump was making that because I think right now the salary of the United States president, what? Maybe $100,000 a year, right? Hell, Trump was making that in one goddamn day off of Trump's house. So if he writes some shit out, right, you can best believe it was off of his own goddamn money. And I, well, what about the other? What about him? What about him? I keep telling y'all, right? Trump ran off of his own money. Trump didn't have to listen to no damn body. So they got him out of there. They brought Biden's ass in. And then, like I said, they cut that shit off too goddamn early. And it's almost like what that one movie, my favorite movie, Let's Do It Again, right? Where Bootney Farnsworth, played by Jimmy Walker, old skinny motherfucker, right? He's finna fight the middleweight champion of the world, right? JJ can't fight worth a damn. So guess what? Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, they went in there, they hypnotized this motherfucker. Then he goes out and win. And then motherfuckers they already know. Oh, wait a minute. This is bullshit. So they hurried up and de-hypnotized him. James Evans or John Amos' crew, they find that shit out. They track their ass down. And guess what they told him? Look, go back, hypnotize him. And then Biggie Smalls said, he said, the whole thing has finally come together. Right? And so basically, he goes into this song and dance about how, where that, in a sense, he figured out that it was bullshit the first time. And so basically what he said, now here it is, the last day of sparring, and Farnsworth changes up after playing possum after all these weeks. And for the sucker that's too late to back nose it, and had we not seen this sparring, we'd have bet on black too, and we'd have been cleaned out. And so basically this is all what the fuck the Democratic Party did. What shit wrong with Biden? They just so, because think about it. He got forced out. He got forced out because they said, oh, he too old. Really, motherfucker? I know a whole bunch of 80-year-olds sharper than a motherfucker by the mind. Right? Even some 90-year-olds sharper than a motherfucker by the mind. And with all of the medicines that they have, but he's still too old. Miss me with that one. Miss me with that one, people. It's just for the simple fact, the Democrats, y'all played y'all hand too goddamn early. And then you throw this bitch in, what the fuck she gonna do? Because like I said, somebody got to be the sacrificial goat in this. And it's Kamala or come all over my face Harris. Just like she went along with it in the election, because that was the only way Biden was going to win. So it's just for the simple fact, they already know, the United States government already know that y'all some dumb motherfuckers, right? So they were like, you know what? We got them back in 2008 or 2009. Let's see if we can get them again. And guess what? They got y'all again. And now, here it is. They trying to get y'all again. Again. I told y'all this shit. But y'all motherfuckers too stupid for this shit. Too goddamn stupid. It's almost like if I gave y'all a boot now full of water and told you to do it like this, you couldn't do it, even with the goddamn instruction. It amazes me. It amazes me, people. Y'all are so goddamn stupid till it's ridiculous. No, hold on. I'm almost done. So here's the deal. Trump has went through too much for him not to be president. They already know Kamala Harris ain't finna win shit. But a lot of y'all don't have no other reason to vote for this motherfucker other than for the simple fact she a woman. Tell me another reason why you motherfuckers gonna vote for Kamala, and I might listen to it. But it's just for the simple fact. What other reason is there? How come y'all didn't do this shit back in the 80s? Oh, I got it. Y'all weren't old enough to vote back then. But what about the people that were old enough to vote back then? How come she didn't win back then? Again, y'all motherfuckers too stupid for me. Like, seriously. Ignorant bastards. So sorry, y'all. Y'all so out of there till it's ridiculous. Out of there. So, you know what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street by the called Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.